Hi, and welcome to Breakout. This game is called Escape to Plot Mountain. It focuses on plot elements as well as mood, tone, and theme. Here's the story. You've stumbled upon our protagonists, J.K. Penn and John Green Marker, two middle schoolers who have mad writing skills. They've heard there are others like themselves, and they are gathering at Plot Mountain, whose exact location is a great mystery. Unfortunately, a nefarious character, our antagonist, Trickster Scribe, is after them to harness their abilities and force them to write all his essays and short stories. The only copy of the secret coordinates to Plot Mountain is hidden in the box before you. They'll need your help getting the box open so they can be on their way to meet their writing tribe. Can you get the box open? Can you help them before Trickster Scribe captures them and dooms them to a life of sourcing his plagiarism? You have 45 minutes. These are the locks and the combinations for the locks that you're going to need. These are the other items that you're going to need for this game. The large breakout box, the small breakout box, the hasp, the decoder lens, the UV pen, the flashlight, reflection cards, and hint cards. If you don't have a decoder lens, don't worry. I'll give you an idea for something you can use to substitute that with in just a bit. You need to print all the puzzles and signs that you see on this page. If you can laminate, that'll be great. You'll have them all ready for the next time. In the large breakout box, put the coordinates to Plot Mountain and your favorite We Broke Out sign. In the small box, put the secret message puzzle and a balloon and the flashlight. Lock it with the 3-digit lock. These are the things that you're going to need to hang on the wall. First of all, these fake news screenshots. Before the game begins, you're going to want to read through them and find the following letters, T, R, A, I, N, in random order. Try to find one in each sign and circle it with the invisible ink pen. Second, you're going to need to hang up the poster that explains static versus dynamic characters. And then you're going to hang up this news article and the theme puzzle. This is the theme puzzle right here. And but don't put them near each other. It is better if they're on maybe opposite sides of the room. And then take the QR code and put it in the middle of the mood and tone poster and then hang that on the wall. The snout needs to be printed and laminated, put a hole in it and hang it from a string and put that near the fake news posters, hopefully hanging from your ceiling if you've got the capability to do that. Next, you're going to set up a tool table. And on your tool table, you're going to put some things that the students will need to solve the puzzles. Put the red decoder lens if you have one. If you don't, you can easily make one by putting red food coloring in a water bottle or being extra tricky and buying a bottle of cherry soda. Put an iPhone or an iPad with the Locks app on the tool table. And then you might want to put some misdirections there as well, which we call red herrings. Adds a little bit of excitement or frustration to the game. You'll also want to print this boarding pass because that's a hint for one of the puzzles later. So put that all on your tool table. Now let's go over how to open all the individual locks. The first lock that the students are going to want to get open is on the small box, and that's the 3-digit lock. The students are going to see the QR code and then they're going to use their phones to read it. The QR code takes them to a short video on mood and tone, where they're going to learn that tone is the way you speak and mood is about the reader's feelings. they're not going to know what to do with these words. So you may suggest, we'll check the tool table where they'll see that you have set up the Locks app. And it's very intuitive and user-friendly. And so you're going to put in on the Locks app, you'll set the Locks app for a text lock, and the students will type in 2 words. The first word is going to be speak, and the second word is going to be feelings. When they put that in, the Locks app will give them a code. It'll pop open when you'll have set it to 830, which has no real significance. It's just my birthday. And that will give them the combination for the 3-digit lock. And when they open that inside the box, they're going to find this secret puzzle and a balloon and the flashlight. So hopefully they'll wander around till they go until the tool table, and they'll find the decoder or the red bottle, and they can open that. Once they've read the secret message, they'll see that it's asking them to do a test to see if they're static or dynamic. They'll have seen the static and dynamic poster on the wall. So to do that test, they'll rub the balloon on their hair and check for static. They're going to have to figure out the place that they check for static is a mirror, which you'll have either on a shelf or hanging on a wall, and you'll hide the key over near the mirror. And so then they'll have the key lock open. Also in the small box, students find the UV flashlight. They'll read the fake news signs and the snow nearby. They'll eventually shine the UV light on the signs, and they'll see random letters, which when they unscramble, they'll come up with a mode of transportation. This note gives them a hint that it's transportation they're looking for, and they'll enter that in the letter lock and get that one open. For the 4-digit lock, the students find a hidden clue that you've cut apart the 4 books and place them in a large envelope, and then you've hidden the envelope. Also in the envelope is the types of conflict explanation. So you cut this apart. There's 4 different books. They read the description and they see within the characters and what they're facing the types of conflict. They put those in order. You put an airplane on the envelope, so when they need a hint, they'll go to the tool table and find the boarding pass that tells them that they're looking to add up the numbers in the clues. Each one of the book descriptions has some type of a number on it, and so you have to add up the numbers until they're in single digits. So first you put them in the same order as the sign. And then let's say the first one talks about a 16-year-old boy. 1 and 6 becomes 7. So the first digit would be 7 if that were the answer on that one. The theme clue opens the directional lock. This is what the theme clue looks like. The theme clue looks like a bunch of gibberish, but it's really not. It's just encrypted, and ROT13 is a type of encryption code. And so hopefully they'll see this news article that you have posted on the wall, and they'll be able to unscramble this. And then within the story itself, it uses words like left, right, up, and down, and there are 5 of them, and in that order it will tell you the combination to open that lock. And so now you have all the locks opened, and it brings you to the coordinates so that you can help your young friends find their way to Plot Mountain. But wait, is that all? Just where is this Plot Mountain? Just for fun, look up the coordinates. You'll find a real mountain full of unique characters and interesting stories. Come visit sometime.